Uh, I think this part's just gonna crash the stream. Not much I can do.
So, what now?
We can begin. All is ready. We enhance your link to Silverhand's neural network for a short time to grab the fragment. We must find the data on Alt. Alt alone. This should only take...
Brigitte?
Okay.
What's happening?
It's kind of a cool effect, but it's just like, however they programmed it, it's too much.
Will never fade away.
Johnny! The fuck, Holmes? Out of line! Way out! What next? Where are you gonna take it? Gonna drag a corporal rat on stage, make him kneel, douse him with gas, then light him up?
Johnny! Johnny!
Wait, are we playing? We're now Johnny.
Not your pants.
We're now Johnny Silverhand apparently.
Gonna crash, man!
But I'm the only one with a vision. So unless you got a better one, like I said, go fuck yourself. Fuck.
Is it the concert or Carrie?
Said you weren't coming tonight. Not if I can help it.
Changed my mind, lover. Look at you, all hot and bothered.
If the stream will do it. Probably too fast. The frame jumps. She just pours it on herself. Hilarious. You know, like those action movies where they just move the camera too much, right? It becomes hard to tell what's going on. That happens a lot in this game. This is what we bought Cyberpunk for this. They're gonna have a sex fantasy with Keanu Reeves' character.
Goodness gracious me.
Well, that didn't crash the stream at least, but it doesn't look great.
A damn shame that's that.
In the mood to scrap again.
What, smoking after sex not zen enough for you? We gotta rewrite the art of war, too?
We're done, Johnny. With it all. I just couldn't ghost without saying something.
You don't gotta ghost. I'll always...
Gladly fuck you when there's no one else around who wants to.
That's the idea.
Isn't that exactly why you're here?
Yeah, it's
You
just,
can be such a bastard sometimes, Johnny.
they did specifically model vaginas and penises for this game, so they gotta, you know, that's the investment. They gotta spend the investment
Things were swimming.
Can't just
What?
have everyone
Change
be
your mind?
clothes.
Eats at my gut.
I mean, her
You knew
hand's
what
kind
you
of
were
in the way.
signing up for.
Look,
It's just funny
if you were
because
just
this
another
one is
charismatic,
just no
narcissistic
pants,
douche canoe
but still
running
wearing a
around
bra.
after his dream with his head up his ass, I couldn't care less.
Like nipples are still the
But-
most cliche thing,
It's all a lie.
apparently, or the most
that
taboo
concert,
thing.
samurai, all of it. A ginormous fiction.
You're never allowed to see
You're not a rocker
female
boy, Johnny.
nipples.
Face it. Ought to join the
They're
wired
completely
wackos
different
on the
than male
corners,
nipples.
frothing at the mouth as they scream death to
It will freak
Arasaka.
you out.
I see. Think
You'll
you've
have to go
seen
to
through
church
me,
for
do
20
you?
years.
You know exactly what I mean. Look at you, faking it even to yourself. Probably what you're best at, faking it.
Think we're done for the day, so you can fuck off.
See, I thought...
Not another goddamn word, okay? Just shut up, for once.
You're fucking hopeless.
You don't know fuck all about me. This is all we have, all we are.
Damn. Keanu Reeves kind of a dick.
Where you going?
Female breasts are more pretty. I
Got
mean,
somewhere
I
to
guess.
be.
Would you be able to tell the difference if it was just a close-up of just the nipple?
Good noise, chum.
Shoots round when a couple are done.
Work?
Can't kill because there's words.
And you?
Usually.
Down the rebel path.
Playing again tomorrow.
Let's get out of here.
I don't know. I think you wouldn't be able to tell.
Join us for a drop, Silver Rocker.
Another time, Chumbas.
What if there won't be another time? Huh? Johnny boy?
Oh shit. Oh.
No!
There's a blade guy apparently.
Fuck off! Let me alone!
Was I not supposed to win that one?
Johnny! Let go of
Welcome
me!
to Run the Test today. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Photoshop some very close-up photos of nipples, I guess. I think it's so silly that the nipple is the thing that freaks everyone out the most.
Really did you, didn't they?
All right. Okay, still cutting the black over and over again, I guess.
Come on, rise and shine. Been a while, Johnny boy. How long'd you say? 2 weeks since I last cobbled you up?
Where's Alt?
Where's who?
Woman who was with me.
He brought you and you alone.
Fuck, they grabbed her. Nobody saw it?
Ask your savior. Said his name was Thompson.
That you back there in Watts?
We gotta talk.
All right. It's spit and glue, but she's holding tight. Get some rest. Even a few hours, but the stitches set at least.
Uh-huh.
Johnny. Yeah, fuck it. You won't listen anyway.
How much you see?
Not much more than you. They wanted her. You You was just home.
And you just stood there, dick in hand, gawking and dreaming of tomorrow.
Would have shredded us both if I jumped in. You see the guy's reflexes? Course not, he was that fast. Tech like that, you don't find in a dumpster.
So, what do you
Those
have?
guys are pretty fast.
Chasing down a story? Fresh for the screen sheets? That why you scraped me up off the pavement?
Nah, had my story. But then some cats tossed her in the back of a van and sped off. You, aim to do something about it? She was your output, wasn't she?
Alt's kidnapping, it's collateral shit. They swiped her to get at me.
You even know what she does for a living? Girl's one of the best runners around. Arasaka wants her. Abduction was a standard intercorp extraction. Nothing more.
Okay, so what are they after?
Soul Killer, an AI. Sound familiar at all?
Course. Urban legend with the shittiest name ever.
It's no legend. Soul Killer's real. And your Chumbas at Arasaka just hired the runner who wrote it. Take that in. Sokka with Soul Killer to do with as it pleases. Grim, my man. You even imagine that, Rocker? Arasaka will be unstoppable. Soul Killer...
What a steaming load of shit. Let's go.
Okay. What's your take, then? I'm all ears.
Oldest, tritest tale in the world. Arasaka was out to provoke me. And it worked.
Damn. They, Keanu Reeves is not a cameo whatsoever. He's like main character, basically.
So what'll it be? Coming with?
Where to?
Arasaka Tower. To grab Alt. Right back.
He's got a lot of
You and me?
dialogue.
You out of your fucking mind?
Swing by the Atlantis on the way. Got some chooms there.
There's no such thing as load of crack. Yeah, I don't. What is
I'll be
a
in the
load of
car.
crack?
Can't wait too long, though.
You'll wait as long as you need to.
Crack of shit? For the. Oh, if it's a crock pot?
Where the hell's Rogue?
Load of crack.
Sit.
Maybe it's a
Stay.
straight up, you know, dump truck full of crock pots, man. And it's a load of crock. Ask around for road. Of who?
Silverhand, got an IOU here with your autograph on it.
You seen Rogue?
She's upstairs. But I heard you two weren't,
Well, you heard wrong.
Upstairs? How do I get upstairs? Delivery truck full of Crocs. Yeah. That's it. That's how you do it.
Fucking fuck. Johnny, give me a hand here.
Heard you weren't talking to me.
Dunno. Seem to be talking to you.
Punch it.
How about now?
Now you can go fuck yourself.
I guess that's the par for the course.
Forget who you gave the job to? 3 minutes to get out of the building. That's it.
Don't waste my precious time.
Hey,
I know you.
Johnny.
How's things, Engels?
Got a private meet going on in there.
Rogue back there too?
Yeah, just...
Yeah, private meet, so you said. Promise to be super unobtrusive.
God.
Load of crack if someone were telling the truth.
Slimy fucking fixers. I hate this fucking bar.
A load of crack means they're telling the truth.
Where would you rather be now? I could take you away, out to the lands where my clan roams.
Because they're all
There are
perfect.
jobs out there.
Perfectly
John.
undamaged.
Don't know you.
That's no problem. Just as long as everyone else knows Johnny Silverhand.
Need your help.
We're waiting for a client. One who values discretion.
I mean, she looks kind of like Judy, I guess, but it's not. Okay.
I got a job for you, too. Urgent, but pays right.
How much?
Butt out. This isn't your biz.
He is now. Rocker just pulled out his wallet.
Don't you get it? He's not here about any damn job. He's fucking with me. Last
So
time
this
he...
time, you'll be smarter. Take your eddies up front. So, how much, Rocker?
Pays double your standard rate.
Triple it. And you come with us now. Because if she doesn't trust you, neither do I.
Deal.
That it is.
Yeah.
Urgent indeed.
It is
Shit,
definitely.
Johnny. Didn't notice you had a fucking tail?
Oh,
Mr.
shit.
Silverhand, you're coming with us.
Sure. Let me just finish this.
Am I playing? Oh.
Let's get to work.
He's a fucking...
Aren't you, Mr. Locked. We're going down.
Yes!
Let's get on it!
Go, go, go!
I don't have any healing in this one. But Johnny Silverhand's gun is like insane.
Fight, fight, fight! Join you in a sec!
He's got a lot more health.
Shoot!
Good, good! Keep that up! Kilo? Is this real? Take this up this time, Johnny! Gotta admit. Take cover!
I have 10 bullets. Do I need to pick shit up? I don't know if I can. Like, all the controls are, like, jacked up and shit. Yeah, maybe you just can't loot in this section.
Let's finish this quick.
It's like part of the memory thing. Oh shit. Oh my god, these guys.
Hey! Leave a little for me!
Damn it! Heads down! Keep it together!
Elevator now! Need to block! I'm impressed! Seriously!
Sons of bitches.
Good thing friendly fire is no big deal. Did I hit one of my own people? If you aim and you go over like an NPC or something, it puts your gun away. I don't think you can. Okay, I can fire, but not on them. Wasting my bullets.
Elevator! Quick!
How's the night shot?
Won't be anything left to scrape up when we're through.
Sometimes I'm good.
It's gonna take much longer.
Got trouble in heaps.
There'll be more at the bottom. Bet you thou.
I get melee, but it doesn't hurt them.
We're parked outside. You coming?
Oh, I stepped in front of their fire.
Thompson's waiting for me in the
Sure.
car.
Who?
Media, you wouldn't know it.
Cover you!
This ought to do the trick!
Great.
Get there! Keep that up!
Keep up the pressure!
Oh, yes! Fucking own it!
Together! Here!
I have good regen though, I guess.
Shoot!
Be back in a sec! Hey! Leave a little for me!
That healer can come back. He'll be back.
That went well.
Faster!
Move, go! What are you waiting for?
Let's get the hell away.
We'll be right behind you.
Hip shot insta? Yeah. Silverhand's gun is very good. My gun that I'm using right now is pretty good because it fires really fast and does like burn damage.
On our ass.
Cover you! Arasaka! If they hit the car, we're fucked.
But it's pretty bad otherwise. I don't know if I can knock these guys' tires out with this car. Yeah, okay, maybe I can.
Not half bad now.
What? Can I not shoot it anymore?
Now what?
Gotta lose him, quick. Next right, take it.
It is better to aim down the sights in this game, I think, but Silverhand's gun doesn't have as much recoil, I guess, because it's higher level, maybe.
Think we're clear of
Or has mods or something, I don't know.
I'll park somewhere. We'll chat.
You can't, like, change anything during this section. You can't, like, use the scanner or open your inventory or anything like that. You just have to follow the story.
Alright, so who we gotta pull out of Arasaka?
Alt Cunningham, net runner from ITS.
Oh. Yeah.
The tower. What's it taking her there?
This gets better by the minute. How you want to play this? Either of you gonks got a plan?
Yep. Distract him. Make some noise.
Set up right under Arasaka's windows and crank it loud. Blast the panes out. It'll be a gig to remember.
Start the riot.
My job is here to report on the exact number of people hurt at the riots. But our reporters are on the scene at our
Under attack.
tower, and they all agree. A psychoactive agent has been dispersed at the site, affecting those in the crowd.
It's not January 6th.
All right. You recording? part in this whole thing?
Uh-huh. Why? Want to say a few words to the folks at home?
Do what you gotta do. Just stay out of my way.
This guy. Talk to the rest of the crowd.
Thompson. Know him well?
No, why's it matter?
Don't like the guy? Don't trust him. And medias are bad luck.
What?
Bad luck. Say someone finds a tape later. A tape of us breaking into Arasaka Tower.
Worry about that if we make it out.
Yeah?
Come on, we don't have much time.
I know a guy who knows a guy. They're opening fire!
Mainframe. Gotta find the mainframe.
Well, there's guys in here, I guess.
Ready or not, here they...
I'm impressed!
This gun just absolutely spoils me. I shouldn't be able to no-scope headshots from this far away, really.
Fight, fight, fight! Join you in a sec!
Grenade!
Am I reloading? What the shit? How long does it take to reload this thing?
Give me a sec. I'll get it open. Cover me.
Let's finish this quick.
Got 4 and 2.
Get ready.
Headed this way.
We're headed our way.
Oh shit.
Close contact! On this!
5 seconds and we're in. Ready?
Rack!
Enemy contact! I'm engaging!
Ready or not, here they come.
I don't have a grenade.
Surround him! Affirmative!
Sharpshooter.
Anyone else? Anyone? No? Thought so.
Do I always have 10 bullets no matter what during this? Auto aim? Nah, I'm using mouse.
Let's
I don't
finish
think you
this
can
quick.
use auto aim for mouse. That would be really
Firing at close range!
terrible if you could.
I'm impressed! Seriously!
I think auto aim's only if you're using controller.
Cover me! Reloading!
That's usually how it is in most games.
Control! It's just me!
Here they go.
Units hungry for us! Be careful!
Is that a drone? Oh shit.
Back in a sec!
Drones are actually very annoying.
Turret! Watch out!
Ready or not, here they come.
Need to scrap that turret! Cut it off! Fight, fight, fight! Join you in a sec!
This is it. Parking doors armored so thick we can... Solutions, anyone?
Let me try. Son of a bitch!
Yeah. Should we clip that last one?
Try this.
Was that a good no-scope?
Huh. Now I see why we brought him along.
3, 2, 1.
That one was monster. Like, this gun is OP, man. It actually sucks going back to my regular gun answer.
Finish this quick.
Because I'm like so low level on the other thing. Wait, where's my gun? What the shit? I put it away? Who is over here? Oh, there's a boss.
Shoot!
Cover me! Reloading! That's pretty bad! Minimize
damn.
risk! Pull back!
I mean, the regen is ridiculous, too. It's like I'm playing Halo or something. And you just gotta wait till your shield to recharge. This guy's a boss character, I think, so... Gonna take a little bit more to kill. Oh wait, there's no cover here.
Cover me! Reloading!
Okay. Yeah, this gun's OP. Gun's like beyond OP. I don't even think I could pick this up. Yeah, you can't pick anything up in this area. Headshot. What am I doing now? We're planting some plants.
I will advise you not to disturb her.
What'd you do to Alt?
I put her to work on a project of a lifetime.
It's like John Wick.
Get out of my way.
That was part of the story. I didn't do that one.
Alt, come on, don't do this.
Is she?
Fuck!
Johnny.
The hell are you doing? Are you still rolling?
This is all... won't change her. She's not...
Damn.
Stop that! You have to kill him?
We gotta go. Johnny! She's dead.
Sad. Oh shit, this again? It's gonna crash the computer.
Well,
Fuck.
Spit it out before you burst.
Never even told me half that about Alt.
I'm gonna try to go through the dialogue
Really?
quickly.
Any examples?
I don't know. That you were a couple, that she rode Soul Killer, that she's dead.
Or it like crashes my entire computer.
How the hell is she supposed to help us now? As a ghost?
She's not dead. Managed to escape.
I saw the body.
Alt fled. Into the net.
When'd you find out?
When she made contact a little later.
And? What did she say?
That she was a captive in the Arasaka subnet. But they couldn't hurt her. And she
You're gonna have
told
to
me
just
not
read
to
the
come
subtitles for
looking.
this part. If it doesn't crash the stream.
So, what did you do?
Got my hands on 2 thermonuclear charges.
Then headed back to Arasaka Tower.
I'm like
Why do
not
worse
even
think we
moving
know
and
where
it's
she
like
is?
can't even handle it.
Beyond the Black Wall.
Where nobody can touch her.
And Brigitte's primed to go there. Break through. Just to contact Alt. Talk to her.
Too much for our little pro.
Are they all like individual things? Individual like dots that are animated? That's like particle effect thing?
A moment.
So,
Did it work?
Yes. We extract the necessary fragment of Silverhand's engram. We are ready now to
They
make
really
contact
went
with Alt.
way
First, we must dive
beyond.
deeper.
Like, they tried to do ray tracing, they tried to do graphic stuff, they tried to do all this, like, heavy dialogue and AI and effects and animation stuff. They just did. This was like somebody like planning to build something, you know, like you're in The Sims or something like that, and you literally just pick the most expensive option every time. That's what it is.
I held up my end of our deal. Your turn. Before you pass through that wall, I want Johnny's psyche removed.
We will not pass through. You will take.
I feel like they could have done this more
Don't got much for options, do I?
Ali.
I should try to run this part. Actually, my computer's running it fine. The computer itself is fine. It's just like trying to stream this that makes it a problem. The video encoding has got to be going crazy with this type of thing. Touch the black wall. How do I do that, though? Oh, this.
How do I get to the other side? Brigitte? Alt?
Johnny. You cannot remain here.
Alt Cunningham.
Alt? What's going on?
It's GPU encoding. I'm using GPU encoding.
We will talk here.
Relax. Let me handle this.
The CPU
Johnny.
is fine. It's like 8%.
Came through the black wall to meet me. That mean we're good? Things are chill between us?
I have recognized your engram code, but I do not
It's
know
just
why
the
you are
stream
here.
software.
To give you a chance to pay me back for getting you out of Arasaka Tower. V, this is Alt. Best net runner Night City's ever seen. Alt, this
I mean,
is
it's
V.
basically like the
You
static
need to
stream.
save her life.
You know what I mean? You can't
To save my life.
process that,
What's
really.
it gonna cost?
Like
Netwatch
infinite
propaganda has been
infinite
effective. To
pixel
use use a
processing.
demon who requires a pact signed in blood.
Got no clue who you are now. Know a little about who you were. And Johnny, that he was important to you, while I'm no one.
Yeah.
So I'm asking, what's it gonna cost?
I cannot help you.
Can't or won't?
Can't. To attempt to do so, I would need access to more advanced technology.
What? But it's your tech you created.
I mean, this is pretty cool, I guess.
I created has little in common.
I would have been totally fine if they didn't do it like this, though, and it was
Fine,
just
so
like
how about Mikoshi?
black and white or
That
something.
advanced enough for you?
If I could gain access to Mikoshi, it would cease to exist.
Or
Good,
just
we
like
can
a
work with
wireframe,
that.
maybe. Would
We'll
have been
get you
better.
inside Mikoshi and you'll help V. Deal?
If they really
What
wanted to
can
do it
you
like
do
that.
for me, exactly?
With the soul killer resident inside Mikoshi, I will create a construct of you, then disentangle.
No
you
reason
from
this
your
sequence have to be
network
in
from
engine?
Johnny's.
Well, I think it
I shall
does.
then
The
inject
whole
your
game is pretty
engram
much
back
in
into
engine.
mortal form.
Because you're always like in dialogues and stuff.
Great, so we got a plan.
But I can actually freely move during this part too.
I've
So
created armies that failed to breach it.
they just disable
They
certain
were
things.
children of the net. There's your problem. We're banking on the human fact.
Man.
We'll crack a window, slip you into Mikoshi.
But yeah, this would have been better
So,
if it was.
we agreed?
Yes, we are agreed.
I mean, maybe it would.
Find a path into
It's so hard to
I
like.
shall prepare a program to help you navigate the local.
Because like.
How will I contact you once I'm ready?
This is a BBS address.
Games like Mass Effect and stuff like that.
Voodoo Boys, what about them?
It does lead you through like a lot of story, right? But you still like have control over what you're doing all the time. Like you could accidentally like punch a character one time or something, right? And they would actually react.
So you managed to survive.
No thanks to you, I'm sure.
You must not take any of this personally.
So.
We seek
But there's a
Silverhand's
lot of like
construct.
going in your
You are
mind and
unlucky.
dream sequences
Have
in this
accident.
game and stuff like
Get
that.
involved.
And they've
So it's okay to make me the fool. That how you
the
do
effects
biz?
that they use
Maybe
for
I ought
it
to give Alt
are
a
like
heads up.
really bad for video
You dare now to
encoding.
lecture me?
Like the worst possible.
Think I'd rather give you your due. That'll have a better shot.
Enough. Old can protect you in her realm, but here and now, you are in mine.
Okay. I don't
Actually,
think we
was just on my way
need
out.
to shoot her. Probably unnecessary. Leave the chapel. We still have to wait a day here. We could do this. Oh shit! I used some money. I guess I'm at 1600 now. Good time. All right. I guess we have to go out of here before we can do anything. Like the secret way that she led me in? Yeah, okay. Was the alt stuff pretty coochie in her new realm? I suppose. That sequence wasn't great either for the encoder.
Hey, look. See that?
Because it's just like a lot of frames over and over again and moving and stuff like that. The mega blockers?
Gotta go. Hang in there, bud.
Getting too many issues here with this. Are we all blurry the whole time? So I'm actually done with that. We could do this one while we wait. What is this? Wait a day? We'll have to wait a day for this. I guess we can check our messages back. But it looks like it's already been done. Go cool. What are we still handgun heavy? Reload time, I guess could be okay. We get the one recoil probably. Alright, so we're right back where we were, right? Where's this one? Way up here? I mean, Nakamura stuff is like... Where? Section, right? We might as well go back up here anyway. We got the money. Hope show. Yeah. I mean, I guess they did a pretty good job modeling that kind of stuff. This game has a lot of extras that aren't really necessary for anything except for just like flavor and atmosphere. And it seems like maybe that shouldn't have been the priority.
Well, there's a new soul in Haywood. I'm Sebastian Ibarra. They call me Padre.
V, nice to meet you.
I like people who understand the value of respect. We'll be in touch, V.
Nice soothing drive. And whoops. That person may be dead.
Out already. The fuck you want?
I didn't realize I had to turn there. I was like, oh, this straightaway is so good. Ah, shit. Where are we right now? We went quite a ways, right? We drove like this, maybe? Then we turned here. Yeah.
You don't know me, but you will.
Get a job.
Name's Dino. Deal with downtown, city center.
V.
Yeah, I know. Heard about you. Odd stuff. Need anything, you call me. Remember, Dino knows everybody.
Dino knows everybody. Ah, shit. That was almost good driving. Yeah, we want the low road here.
Off you go.
I know we don't want the low road. Look at this bridge. It's nice. This game does have electronic lights on some of the roads, which seems silly that it's only some of the roads, but for how modern it is. But they really should do that, man. These like crosswalks that just straight up say walk and, you know, like on the crosswalk. Or if there was like a hazard in the road, it could say like, hey, this road is closed or something. Okay, this be it, I think. Gotta find road. She's like below us though, right? Is there... Where is the staircase thing? Or she's above us or below us? Oh. I gotta go in here, right? It's not our friend. I have enough money, right? I didn't lose money.
Hey, Rogue. Got the scratch. Got the cred for the Hellman job.
Fine. Anders Hellman, flick me the deeds. 2, please. Make some room. Sit down.
You gotta sit again?
Hope you found him.
Don't see that often. Determination like yours. Must really need this guy.
Matter of life and death.
Haven't heard that for a while
This
either.
is the same route from before? From the past stuff?
Stays. Go ahead. Enjoy.
To your health.
To yours, kid. Gonna need it.
They wouldn't even have to repaint
Thanks,
the roads
Nick.
if they wanted to change how many lanes and stuff, you know?
Queen of the afterlife.
Like they could block, they could like
Got a
block
shard
a
for
lane
you.
off for
Intel.
construction work and
Interesting
stuff like
stuff.
that. Just by like changing the LEDs.
Let's see what you got.
Your Hellman's not on any payroll, not officially anyway. But he does pop up in GNT's confidential stacks. It's a Kang Tao subsidiary, Chinese corp. Kang Tao's been using them as a fig leaf for years. They're masked for more sensitive operations.
Even this
All that
is
clear?
pretty complicated animation for a game. Like having all this like pop out every time.
Probably keeping him hidden from Arasaka. Must have worked on a top secret project.
Mm-hmm. Hidden from Arasaka or any other megacorp
Joe
that
deals
wants what
down
he knows.
home.
Decrypted map of upcoming Kang Tao convoy routes.
Think Hellman might be in one of them? Thing is, which one?
Take a look at the specs on this one. A lone AV, no ground support, no linked cargo manifests either.
Weird.
Sure, Kang Tao sometimes transports stuff unregistered. If
I wonder how
right
much they
person at the
spent
table.
making this game.
But catch the load on this AV. Already approved in the system, but too low. So definitely no cargo on board.
Huh.
But there's a passenger list. Kang Tao security detail plus 1 VIP. Transfer from Chan T.
Like this is like a huge custom
That was the good
animation
news.
for the story.
There it is.
Yeah.
So what's the bad news?
Bad
They
news
struggle to
is the
put these type
extraction.
of animations in movies
Night City airspace.
for like millions of
All
dollars.
this.
No way to jack the transport without the NCPD picking up on it.
And here, we're too close to Kang Tao. We even give that AV a
I guess
dirty
that's
look.
what these
Their
developers
backup
do though, right?
hustle
They
beyond
made The
us.
Witcher as well, right?
But
This is The Witcher group?
right here's Jackson Plains. Narrow corridor, just outside the city, and just out of Kang Tao's reach.
Guess it's your lucky
That
day.
game is too
Dead
big
zone.
also.
I'll grab him there.
Gonna need a native to the area.
I mean,
Someone
that
who'll
game's
set up
even
the op,
bigger.
cobble together the gear.
We could give her the punch.
Even tracking that AV will be a bitch. Familiar with the type. Saw legacy models flying around during the war. They're mammoth, but they're quick. Plus, they pack next-gen defenses. Can't take pot shots
Yeah,
out
they're
of
just
not even
contracted out.
serious firepower. Just won't work.
It's
Sure,
not
but
about
even if you
firepower.
contract it out to like
There are ways
100 different
and
people
who
to
know
make this game
or
or
who
something,
can at least improvise on a theme.
that's still a lot to manage.
So a native.
Like,
Know any hick
we
mercs?
still gotta put it all together and
Just
have everything
one.
run smoothly.
Pan Am Palmer. She can't count on her clan anymore, but she's a true nomad.
Like,
She
look at
knows
this
those
background
lines.
shit.
And she will help you.
They got like screens.
Won't have a choice.
Won't have a choice.
Rotating here.
Does not sound enticing. Not for her, not for me.
Enticing comes at a price you can't possibly afford.
Lighting
Can't
and
possibly afford to blow this chance at nabbing Hellman.
Your operation, your call.
Got a bad feeling, V.
everything. No bad option.
Can't be trusted if her clan banished her. Sorry, just not willing to pay you for help like that.
Actually, she walked away. Said it was about the family, its future, nomad ideals, blah, 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 blah. I stopped listening a few words in.
Thought you preferred to know who you're dealing with.
I know enough. Besides, when someone starts spouting ideals, it's probably about something else. Power, usually. Fortunately, not my biz, not yours. Pan Am's capable and stands to help you. That's all you need to know.
Why's Pan Am gotta help me? I sense a catch. Pretty big one.
Occasionally, Pan Am moves merch for me. Last job? Well, wasn't a good day for her.
She run into a hitch.
Complete bust, actually. Lost the goods and her ride. Pan Am will do anything to get the load back. Means her dignity. I know her.
Okay. Guess I can try to help her, but if we don't know where to look, I mean...
We do. I do.
Fine, let me hear what you know.
Rocky Ridge, ghost town just outside Night City. Pan Am knows where.
Just outside.
You'll
Night
go
City?
there, get the merch back. Wheels too. Naturally, you'll call her first. Sending you her deeds.
Ah, finally.
All clear.
Let's get out of
Thanks.
here.
Good luck.
New contact. I also got some messages like, come see me. Yeah, this is where it gets very GTA, like all the million people asking you to do side jobs and stuff all the time. Wait a day. Call Pan Am. Yes, we can call Pan Am. Messages. I can't do it like this, I don't think. There it is.
It burns like fire!
Relic malfunction again?
Gonna puke.
Hello?
Miss Pan Am? V here.
V who? V where? How did you even get this number?
Lilu beans?
From Rogue.
Oh, great. Fuck. Where's that old warhorse wanna kick me now?
This thing between you and Rogue. Couldn't care less. Got a job for you.
Good. But I'm overextended at the moment.
With the merch in your car? Getting him back? I can help with that.
The rail freight yard on Bonita Street. The one hugging the city line. We'll meet there.
See ya.
Jen! Hang on just a little longer, Joe. Ripper's on the way.
Ghost Town. Have to wait for his call. Now we're meeting. Way out town, right? So we're getting ready to go out of town, I guess. Oh, are the jumps getting names now? Search and recover thievery? I mean, they took so many combined ideas and put it all into this game. Try to give you the ultimate experience here. I guess this is the closest one. You know, I gotta say, the game is not that bad. It's pretty good. It's just crazy a lot. Very good. Very good. I mean, there's a million creative Easter eggs and things all throughout the city. Keanu Reeves, main character. You know, it's like Borderlands style combat, I guess, which isn't bad. Could be a little annoying if you're like under-leveled or you have a weak weapon. You know? You like run out of bullets a lot. This would be a cool game to design like a D&D campaign after. Didn't hit anyone. Beautiful. Oh shit. Well, I guess the easiest is to actually walk up this ladder then. God damn it. What the shit was that? There's a double jump in this game, by the way. Have to get that. It's gotta be, I gotta like mod my legs though to do it.
Hey, Panam?
That was a kick. That was a kick, Leo.
Where's my car?
Made like the whole drive perfect, and then I get to the end and I flip off the edge.
We can help each other. Rogue said so.
I might have guessed. Alright. Tell me all you know. Fail, and you can run back and tell Rogue to fuck right off.
Hey, come on. Calm down.
Don't tell me what to do.
Fine. Know where to find the cargo and your car, but you go alone, you won't get them back. And you could lose something else besides.
That's what made the drive
so let's
so
figure
perfect.
something out.
I guess I got some highlights to make from today.
What do you want?
One guy I got
I've been trying to like randomly highlight some stuff to put on
No,
hover because
I don't do
hover is like
abductions.
only.
Besides, you'd need many more bodies and heaps
basically.
of gear to take a convoy.
It's just
And this
one
is
AV.
not like a
Plan
huge
route
stream,
will
so
take it
people
over
don't really clip me
Jackson
that often.
Plains.
Fuck.
Is this like a
In
Megan
return,
Fox
info on
type
your
of
cargo.
situation? here?
Help in getting back what's yours. You got a deal?
I don't know. Shit! Alright.
Yeah, we can almost stand right on
But
her
if
head.
you want your thing done, we'll need to get my Thornton back first. So where is it?
Car's in Rocky Ridge. You're supposed to know where that is. Car's there, goods are there.
Nash, you dirt-eating bastard. I will strangle you.
God damn it. I think.
Rocky Ridge. Let's go.
Hang on. I should think this through.
It like makes me walk off.
Fuck. Yes. We'll need backup. We have one brief stop to make on the way.
Wanna tell me where?
Give me a sec. I should call the client. Convince them to leave the bastard hanging.
Going ahead with the deal behind Rogue's back. Brave, I guess. Or fucking dumber than a drum.
Boz, hey. Nash is gonna pass you the merch in Rocky Ridge. The thing
Yikes.
is...
I mean, she's got a lot of straps already.
Boz, I will take care of it. I just need you to
Quite
give
the
me a
outfit.
chance.
I mean,
Boz,
she basically
come on.
has the
How many times have I moved
the
things
like
for
parachute strap
you?
thing.
How many times have I failed?
If you were like geared up to be
You have my word. After dark?
attached to
No, don't call off the meat. Just don't show up. I'll
a
take care
boulder
of it.
or a plane or
Do
whatever.
you even have to ask? Of course I will. Thanks, Boz. You won't regret this. Okay. I have bought us some time.
There's a reflexes option.
Gave that meathead your word and he took it?
Is that surprising? It's called having a reputation. You should try getting one of your own.
So, where to now?
The Aldecaldo camp. I need to see some of the old clan.
Best
Don't seem
choice
too
in
excited.
U.S. of
That's not your
America.
concern. I still have friends there.
You know, used to ride with nomads too.
Truly? I never would have guessed.
I mean, this is
Cyberpunk
pretty
plan,
good
back in the
character
day.
model, to be honest.
Didn't work out between us, so I landed in Night City.
So we've something in common after all.
I mean, they made a lot of generic ones, but the ones that are part of the
Good,
story,
let's roll.
not
Get
bad.
in.
Actually, not bad.
Nice ride. Lots of space. Practical.
Say no more. Please.
How the hell did you land in this mess?
I liked the color. The air freshener and booster seat came extra.
You know I don't mean the car.
What am I supposed to tell you? That I'm not about to let my partner rob me and get away with it? That my fixer made me look like a goddamn fool? What about you? Why do you need that clown from the AV?
This particular clown's got intel I need, and I'm running out of time to get it.
So, I mean, I'm not sure all the dialogue choices really make that big
So
of
why
a
didn't
difference.
she tell me she knew about Nash?
Rogue,
I guess
better
some
not
of
to
it
worry
does.
what her agenda might be.
God damn, I can't stand the bitch.
But, you know, it's fine. I don't think it has to be that profound. Might just like pulling strings.
Guess you'll have to ask her yourself.
Oh, I'll be sure to. I'll especially ask why she told me to work with Nash, yet forgot to mention he was Raffen.
Must have had her reasons.
You don't say. Rogue won't open her mouth without weighing the for and against. What to spill and what to withhold.
That's it. That's the end of the red. Well, it is pretty cool. Just taking a ride. I mean, this part we're like heading out of the city, so I would assume that the hopefully the performance is a little bit better. Not loading a billion people everywhere, but I mean, this basically looks like what Borderlands looked like. It was like this type of thing all the time. Out in the woods, in the lands, the desert, whatever it was. Or like Fallout or something. Even Far Cry has like stuff like this. But putting the whole thing in a huge city, a little ambitious. I guess Grand Theft Auto did it a little bit. But I don't know, is the map bigger on this than Grand Theft Auto though? Because Grand Theft Auto is like, their whole deal
Look
is
what the cat dragged in. Is
having
that a ghost or is it just my hangover?
gigantic realistic
Fuck you
map.
too.
Mm-hmm. And who's this?
This is Rogue stuff. What else we got? That's that one message.
My babysitter. V, this is Scorpion. Mitch. Two old friends.
Mitch.
Hey, guys.
Hello?
What brings you to these parts, city girl?
The big city got too small for her. Do you have any idea how angry the old man's gonna be when he sees you here?
I've just come by for a spell. Saul needn't know a thing.
Hit him. Time's short. Come on.
I know. The Raffen screwed me over. I'll get
Like
them
Kappa's
back,
processing
but I need
power?
you to
Yeah.
come with me. We'll thrash him, the four
Well,
of us.
You know, we would do anything
If the game crashes, then
Now?
it doesn't matter.
That was hard.
Seriously? You won't help?
Well, the old man told us to sit tight
Usually
and
if the
get
game
those
is crashing,
generators
you can't
back
just
up
like
after
get
the
a
batteries
bigger,
went
better
kaput.
Generators?
hardware
You won't
and
help
it'll
because of some
fix it, you know
goddamn
what I mean?
generators? Is this another joke?
Really could use your help.
It's usually like something
Not
that
this
will
time. We're
eventually
needed here.
Fuck. I
boil
don't
up
believe
to
this.
infinity, and the computer
So
can't
you'll
do
stay put
anything
because
about it
Saul
at that
told
point.
you to. You couldn't care less about me.
Panam.
This isn't about Saul. It's about the clan. You know that.
Listen, we can't leave camp. No chance, but
How do I get
Saul
this?
never said a thing about gear.
Okay. Well, I'll need that rifle of yours. And some...
Garfield Marshall's just hanging out up here. Hey, bud. No.
Okay. Well, I'll need...
Is this this is like a town and a shop and stuff?
Okay. Well, I'll need that rifle of yours. And some of my own stuff.
Take whatever you want.
And take care of yourself out there.
I mean, they have good code.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, well, I think that
I'll
was the
grab the
problem,
gear,
that
then
this
be out of your hair.
doesn't necessarily have good code. Because, you know... I mean, the performance of the
stuck with
game
me.
is maybe the worst part about it.
You disappointed?
I don't know. Maybe a little, yes.
So I don't know. Yeah, who knows if they can eventually iron this out. Some pretty cool cars we got going on in here. This is the van. It looks very similar. It's got stuff here.
Hey, Panam, are you staying?
I mean, if I wasn't streaming,
No,
it would probably be better.
We'll talk next time. Let's set to work.
Margaret Honkler? That's a name.
I don't know you.
That's what your ex-girlfriend said about you? We got a fast travel in here. Does it work? I don't know if that was there before. May have unlocked a new area. Which is good, because then that means we can fast travel in between the two. We don't have to drive all the way out here again. Are these guys all the same model? Scorpion stuff. Oops.
Will you help me with this?
So probably have to. Maybe this is a good time to stop. We found a new town. So, man, her bounty is going up. That's the thing we have to do for the quest. We got a ripper dock in here, do we?
Want to get myself chipped.
Straight to the point. I like it.
Ten intelligence. Increases the. I've seen that one already. So, unfortunately, these are all bad. I don't have a smart weapon, and I'm not really using a power weapon. Fortunate. It is unfortunate. This is a tech weapon. I got 2 tech weapons and a blunt. Using kind of all odd things. I guess we can make ourselves look like we have a jumpsuit on now. I need to get more mods though. Which I guess this guy does not have.
See? Hello?
Want to see what you got in stock?
Browse to your heart's content.
There's a weapons guy. I need more street cred to use a weaker weapon than I already have. This has 6 mod slots though? A scope, muzzle, and 4 slots? That's crazy. Actually crazy. Got some decent knives, I suppose. Char incendiary. I mean, how's this not? This is like exactly taken for Borderlands. But I suppose it's not that original. Damage related status effects. That's pretty good. Crit chance is always fine. Reduces damage, stupid. Nope. Okay. I mean, that's not that good, the vendor. That's all I got in this. I guess small town. Only a couple of things. Okay, but we did check it. So hit this thing here. That is, and then we'll do one of these. Wait, what if I load? Ghost town never fade away. Disaster. Oh, alright. Weird, I thought I had more saves than this, but game might have crashed maybe. Alright, I think that might be it for this stream. We did a pretty good amount. I mean, I have no idea how far I am in or whatever. It doesn't really say anything, it just says your level and like amount of time you play. So, yeah, I don't know. I've done like 3 streams. This stream was like almost 8 hours long. And then the other one was maybe like 7 or 6. And then another 2 or 3. Well, I mean, I guess it says right here. We're at like 18 hours in the game. So am I like close to finishing the game at 18 hours? I mean, it says it's like a 20-something hour game. Have I really been going that slowly? I don't know. So I don't know if I'm like halfway through or what. I can't really tell. Sometimes games like this, they give you a percentage of the storyline at least, but yeah, I don't know. So I guess we'll keep playing it. This is one of those games where like even if we did finish the storyline next stream, there would be like so much extra stuff to do still. Just exploring around the city and all that kind of stuff. There's so many things. So I'm sure there's still a few streams to go for this, at least. We have there was an announcement for a new announcement for Path of Exile on January 27th, and then they're starting the new league on the 4th. So that's 3. We got 3 more Thursdays before I would, if I was going to play the next Path of Exile league. So that should be enough time, I would think, to get through whatever's rest in this game. Maybe explore around some and do some of the side missions or try to level up a little bit better. So, because I don't know, there's not like a... This doesn't seem like a heavy multiplayer type of thing. So I don't know if you're supposed to like get to a certain level with your character and then you can like do more stuff or something. A lot of games like this, they, the story is the story and whatever, but then after you finish everything, you're supposed to have, like, an end game of some sort, where you can, like, continuously level your character and hang out in the area or whatever. In this case it would be Night City. And do all the stuff. So... There's no like levels anywhere of anything, so it's like can't really tell what level. I don't think, unless it was showing up in the scans, but of like the enemies and stuff like that. I think it just auto matches whatever you are to keep it like always challenging. So, seems fine, except for when you're Silverhand. When you're Silverhand, you just, like, obliterate everything. Which I guess is fine, because it's supposed to be more heavy on the story at that point. So, but anyway, it's pretty fun. Thank you, Jazam, for the gift. I appreciate it. Yeah. So, maybe not the most polished game ever, but, you know, for the bar that they tried to set for this is kind of crazy. They went, like, way, way overboard. This game might be a little bit ahead of its time, actually. Like, they'll, in 2077, they'll actually remake this game, and it'll actually meet all of the stuff that they said they were going to do. Like, it'll have, like, perfect AI and, like, things running around. It'll be, like, a full, like, living city in an electronic city, basically. And it'll be, like, fully online, and people can sign on whatever they want, you know? Basically be like that Ready Player One movie or something. Something like that. So, anyway, Thursdays for more gaming, and Saturdays for the watch party. This coming Saturday, we're going to finish The Expanse Season 6, the last 3 episodes, and I'll play a little bit more Cyberpunk as well. And yeah, that's it. Throw me some stuff in my Discord. I got plenty of hype going on there for all the games and movies and shows and everything. I all caught up on Boba Fett and everything with that. So if you want to talk spoilers, it's in my Discord. I guess I'll be on Twitter as well. And then I guess let me know if any of you have Hover and have seen anything on Hover. I might make an alternate account, I guess, because I don't really know how to check on it. Because I made a Hover, I made a clip, but it says like everything is, you know, 0. But they have this like leaderboard thing, and that is like I'm getting status. They call it gravity, I guess. And I'm getting like followers and stuff like that, but all the posts still say 0, so it's a little weird. I've read that there's like some bugs with it. But for like cutting your highlight, it's pretty good on the mobile, because then I can like save the highlight and then use the highlight on my TikTok, and then TikTok you can put like captions and stuff if you want. So all of the powers combined, I can actually make a legit clip. Every single app does like one thing okay. Then you mix and match and it maybe comes okay. But anyway, I thought how this was supposed to work is I thought that when I am live, it's supposed to show up in the live feed one of my clips, and then you can click on visit me and it'll go to my stream. I thought that's how it was supposed to work. But I'm not sure if I can see my own clip. Probably not, right? And then the other thing is who knows how many clips I'd have to scroll through before, you know, because I'm like a brand new 0 person, 0 clout on this thing, so who knows? My latest in my networking projects. This game is a beta test. I mean, I think the marketing team kind of killed the expectations for this game, because people were thinking a whole bunch of features that probably aren't exactly possible, but sound really good. If they marketed this as like a future Borderlands, then maybe that wouldn't be that exciting to people, because they're like, well, we already played that kind of game. So maybe they were thinking that they had to go something really, really, really unique and beyond to entice people to pay attention to it. And maybe that was smart, because maybe they did their jobs. Maybe this sold way more than it would have because of that marketing, you know? So from their perspective, they did a great job. But I don't know why they needed to say that there was like personal AI for every person in Night City, and they all have their own jobs and move around. You know what I mean? Like they didn't need any of that type of marketing. Because I mean that stuff is cool. Every time I hear stuff like that, I'm always like, oh, well, that's great if you got some sort of new way that you made your AI in the game so that it seems more real. But when I always look at it, I'm always like gameplay is like number one for me, right? Gameplay is number one, and then for like every game, and then after gameplay, it's after that it could be like a combination of depending on the game, right? It could be like story is pretty important sometimes depending on the game. Like if it's an ARPG, maybe the story isn't most important, but if it's like a JRPG, then the story is like the top thing, right? Because otherwise it's not really that fun. It needs to have like some sort of hook. So Cyberpunk, I feel like they're going more like the Mass Effect way with like the kind of story. We have these like long conversations with a lot of people, and then you can kind of like choose your path of like, do you want to do the jobs for so and so, and then you become more under their wing, and that shapes your character as you go, or do you want to like fight with so and so, and then eventually there's usually a big decision. One crime lord kills the other crime lord, and you take over the area or something, or you take over and you kill everyone, or you decide to not kill everyone and do deals and stuff like that. And that's kind of how they tie all in the choices matter and all this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So I don't know if this game is really feels like that exactly so much, but I've never been like a huge the choices matter gameplay person. I'm more about the like this has like a lot of long sequences where you're just like scrolling through dialogue and dialogue and dialogue, and it's all voice acted and it's very well animated, and you have many choices to make, so it's never like fall asleep scenario. But at the same time, you're like, you pick up this game for that, and then also for getting into the battles and stuff like that. And maybe I haven't played it enough yet, or maybe like it's one of those things where like Path of Exile, you like beat it past all the story first, and then you can start to work on your character like even more heavy. Maybe they have most of it like backloaded into the the end of the game, where you start to feel more powerful and stuff like that. But so far, like most of the upgrades and most of the level ups and stuff like that have been like pretty, you know what I mean? It's been like something like, it's almost like Sekiro, where the upgrades aren't even really upgrades. Like some of them are make the game harder because you have more buttons to press, and it doesn't line up with what you need to do all the time. And then some of the upgrades are like so situational that you're just kind of like, well, does this apply to me at all, ever? So maybe that's not that interesting. Like what made Mass Effect really fun was that there was like a lot of different upgrades and things that you could get, and it would like really change how your character works, and you could just do like completely different moves and stuff. So this game looks like it has a lot of that stuff, but maybe I haven't gotten there yet. So we've been pretty heavy on like the normal gun type of stuff. And some of the guns have like special effects and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm trying to think right now, what is like the most interesting weapon in the game, right? It's pretty much guns or guns or guns, and then you have like some weapon, like melee weapons. But there's not like anything, there's nothing like unique about any of them. You know what I mean? It's all just like some of it has, a fire effect or something like that. There hasn't been too much extra. But yeah, it would be cool if you could like, if there was more like specific crafting and switching the mods and stuff like that. Maybe that'll come up later. Because we did see legendary guns that had like 6 mod spots, right? So that would be cool if you could, you could change like the damage types or the effects and stuff like that. It seems like there is some. There's like a tech but they're all like pretty minimal. You know, they don't do too much. So maybe you have to like specialize a little bit more and that kind of stuff. So, but I am picking the guns that fit my levels, so you know, like we're trying to stick to assaults and pistols and blades, you know, and sneak around when we can. All the stuff is leveled pretty what I thought it would take, maybe. So we'll have to see how much longer the story is and where it goes in the whole thing, and if there really is a big decision at the end of the game or something like that, or at least at the end of the story. You know, because it's hard to tell sometimes in games like this, right? Sometimes you just do something and it just, like, the game just continues, right? But maybe if you did the other thing, there'd be like a whole nother, you know what I mean? But you just wouldn't know unless you played it through again and switched to the other side. You can go and like look at YouTube and see if there's really that many different after you beat the game, right? You can go look at it and say like, oh, well, is it really that deep, or is it something where they just you know, made it seem like it was that deep and it's just like a bunch of random choices that all lead to the same place, you know? So yeah, I mean, it feels like most of the decisions don't really matter, but maybe they do. Maybe they do a little bit. So, but for all the critical comments about this game, is really not. It's really like a. I mean, if you paid $60 for this game, did you really? Unless it's completely crashing and you can't play it. You know, in that situation, I would say maybe you got to get your money back. But otherwise, it seems like there's certainly $60 worth of material in this game. You know, and it doesn't run so poorly that you cannot, like, it's not unplayable. You know, so maybe on day one it was way worse. I'm sure it was. They probably patched it a few times or whatever. And I've definitely found a few bugs still playing it now. But with a game this size, I mean, there's always going to be something probably buggy about it anywhere. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I kind of like the vibe. It's yeah, it's like GTA, Saints Row, Mass Effect, Borderlands. Um, you know, I guess you can throw like Fallout and Far Cry and those style games into it as well. What was the other one that's like Borderlands? I always bring up a lot. There's a lot of the weapons and that kind of stuff is very Borderlands. Borderlands, I think it was a little bit easier to figure out what items were what on the ground and things like that. And Borderlands also had like the quick pickup button, because there's just like there's too many items that drop in this type of game. You know what I mean? And if you're playing an ARPG, you're just clicking on everything. This one, you're like moving around, WASD. So having to walk to everything and then mouse to it and then click and then look at it and see if you want to pick it up, it's pretty tedious. So the Borderlands solved that really nicely with the quick pickup, and it just picks everything up that, you know, like all the consumables and the money and everything just gets auto consumed in the area. So, and like ammo and stuff like that. I think something like that would be beneficial for a game like this, because there's just there's just too much loot, you know what I mean? And there's no filter, and there's no way to scan the loot from like one side of the room. Like, you can scan it, it'll show you where they are. You just have to walk over to each one and look at it, you know what I mean? And if it's just like a white item, you're like, well, do I need to go look at it? It could be money, right? And money is something that you kind of need for a lot of the missions and stuff like that. So it kind of forces you to go and look at every tiny little item. But most of the time, it's like an ashtray or lipstick or something. And then you're kind of like, well, why is that in the game? You know? So it's cool flavor and stuff like that, but it does make the looter shooter part of it tedious in terms of like picking up stuff all the time. So yeah, but I mean, like, I think Borderlands tired me out the same way too, even with the auto pickup, because there was so much like little containers of money. You know what I mean? Like every single section, little containers of this, little containers of that. Um, but another thing Borderlands did really well too is there was like you'd start to recognize the gun boxes and the big boxes, like they had different shapes and colors for things. So you'd notice like, oh, this is a money box. This could be an anything box, and then this definitely has all straight up all the best items type of thing, like a big chest. Um, which I think I'm not sure. I mean, I've noticed it a little bit maybe with this, but like it seems still random. Like you can still have a good item in a big locker, or you can have a good item in a tiny little briefcase. You know. Some of the stuff does look kind of like a gun pack though, so I have the idea maybe a little bit, but for some reason it was just way more noticeable. And maybe Borderlands it had like the beam, maybe the beam up, so you could see like the epic items and stuff like that. I think Destiny has like a similar thing too. But Destiny, you could just walk over it and it auto picks it up for you too. So I think that's how it works in Destiny. So yeah, it's a little tedious. I think picking up every item, not really knowing ahead of time. Maybe after I don't think I've seen it in the game, but maybe there's a way to make it smoother in the options somehow. But yeah, that would be one thing that would make it a lot easier probably. They have skipped for all of the dialogue though, so if you were someone that was running through this the second time and you wanted to see what dialogue was different or something like that, you wouldn't have to like actually sit through all the dialogue over and over again. And I even skipped through some of the dialogue on some of the replay, like if I die and I have to do a dialogue sequence again. That's nice. I think you pretty much have to have that for this type of thing. But anyway, I guess I could ramble on forever. But for the most part, I'm having a good time with the game. I think it's pretty good for the most part. This is probably not the style of game that I would probably play a long time though. Just because of those things, like the extended dialogue and the looting part of the thing is just like so much looting. And it's just like wasting, you go through like a million clips trying to shoot these enemies because this is RPG style, so like, they could be beefy enough that one shot doesn't kill them no matter what weapon you have, just because of the RPG scaling type of damage numbers type of thing, which is fine, but yeah, this game needs like a multiplayer extended universe forever mode, if people are to play it forever. Either that or they like keep releasing new chapters of content or something. But well said. You can see all that? Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, some people might be watching the stream to figure out if they want to get the game themselves too, sometimes. So. But yeah, if you like any of those type of games, Grand Theft Auto, Mass Effect, Borderlands, any of that kind of stuff, then this should be a no-brainer, easy. You should like this game. So, yeah, but I never finished any of those games. That's the problem with games like this usually, is I never finished any Borderlands or any Mass Effects or The Witcher. They're just like too much. I guess this game's not as long as those. At least I heard from how long does it beat. So maybe I thought that's why this one I could actually maybe get through. I could maybe finish the story. So it's not that I don't like good story games. I really do like story games. for whatever reason, the like decision-making story games feel longer to me, you know? And it's hard to like always be in it. You know what I mean? Like 100% be paying attention to the story so much that like every single dialogue choice you make, really makes sense. Um, you know, it is cool. It is cool, but I feel like when you do it like this, you get like the half-ass version of both. Right? You get like the ass. I can't even speak. The half-ass version of, of the gameplay because you don't get as much shooting because you're in the story all the time. And then when you're in the story, it's the half-ass version because like do like any of the choices really matter? Are you on rails anyway? To get back to the shooting, So I would probably prefer a game to just have cutscenes. I know, what am I, like some boomer gamer over here, but it would probably this game I feel like would be better for me if it was just like cutscenes and then just back to the fighting, you know? You just watch the YouTube cinematic edits? Yeah. And it does take a long time to play through like games like this because you just have so much talking, dialogue stuff. Like in the game. Mass Effect and stuff like that. But I mean, people love those style games though. They love like being able to make all the choices and decide who they're gonna like hook up with in the bathroom and all this kind of stuff. So it is fun. That is cool stuff. So, but I'm the best when I'm like in the game though, I think, right? When we're like trying to figure out how to stealth into a certain area and taking down the cameras and taking people out and then taking their guns and then figuring out some sort of strat or going in guns a-blazing, any of those options. That's when I'm more in the zone, not like trying to determine what's going on with the stuff. So, but the idea of them being able to like implant chips into different people's minds and you being able to see all the different story parts is pretty cool. So we'll have to see like how the whole story pans out to see if it's really like a worth it story in the end. But I think it's not too bad so far. No look headshots. Yeah, it was no look headshots. I mean, it's not too hard to aim with the mouse. I was like mouse and keyboard for shooter games, first person shooter games over controller. So unless it's like a Tomb Raider, Uncharted style game, and then I guess controller maybe because there's so much jumping in those games. There's like a whole lot of jumping. There's like a whole lot of jumping and climbing, then it's like a little annoying maybe. To do with keyboard. They should make it maybe I guess maybe I just not used to it. I'm used to playing those games on controller. Probably not that bad on mouse and keyboard. And then you have the better aim, so maybe it is better in mouse and keyboard. So, but this game has to be mouse and keyboard. It's like way too complicated. I mean, well, I guess they do have controller support, but I wouldn't play this with controller. It's too much when you have to aim at people like behind cover all the time and stuff. You really need like the precision of the mouse, I think. I like it. Alright, I guess that's it for the stream. I appreciate everyone. Even if you just stopped by to say what up one time and then lurked into the night. I'll see you all on the next stream. Saturday is the watch party if you're interested in The Expanse. And next Thursday, more gaming. And yeah, there'll be many more games after this as well. Probably a little bit more Path of Exile too. And I don't know what else. We got a million games on deck. We actually have a million games on deck. There's so many games. We'll keep whittling away. But yeah, thanks. Thanks, Jazam, for the game, Cyberpunk. Appreciate it. I already like this game way more than Sekiro. LUL. Ugh. Completely different game. It's like not even comparison. But all right. Good night. Bye. I'll have to see if I can make clips of those headshots for you. All right, good night.